greatest day in my life.
With the passing of each year, a new list of names are typed into the historic thread of the FA Cup. Could these Mansfield Town fans be celebrating their club really make a mark in the competition today? So, will Liverpool have an off day? Can Mansfield play above themselves? Do they have a game plan equipped to restrict and frustrate Liverpool? There is a sense, no doubt, of nervous anticipation in the Stags' dressing room. The degree of difficulty is highlighted by the 93 league places that separate the two clubs. Mansfield 9th in the conference, 5th tier of English football, Liverpool 8th in the Premier League. And to highlight the financial canyon between the two clubs, the new Liverpool signing Daniel Sturridge has cost, it's estimated, more than the worth of the entire Mansfield squad and the stadium. So here's the full Liverpool lineup for today. A lineup that reveals that Daniel Sturridge makes his debut for Liverpool Football Club. 8 changes from the last Liverpool lineup. No Jared Suarez on the bench. They're the players that need to try and win through today's FA Cup tie. And this is the Mansfield team hoping to match that Liverpool team packed with Premier League and international stars. Matt Green leads the line. Welcome back to the One Call Stadium. It was Field Mill for a long time. It's the field of dreams today. An opportunity for Mansfield Town from the 5th tier of English football to take on top flight Liverpool in a third round FA Cup tie. On the commentary gantry here in Mansfield, Chris Waddles alongside John Champion.
Thank you, Ray. Good afternoon, everyone. Mansfield slap bang next door to Sherwood Forest. And these Stags are hoping to resurrect the ancient local tradition established by Robin Hood of depriving the rich to sustain the poor. Mansfield, including their assistant manager Adam Murray in midfield. He played in the Premier League for Derby. Exodus Gohagen has a monster of a long throw. John Dempster is a Liverpool fan. As for Liverpool, their new signing Daniel Sturridge makes his debut in a team showing 8 changes. A weekend off for Gerrard, Rayner, Agger and Johnson. Take out Carragher and Jones, and the average age is just 22. Mansfield's bench including giant striker Matt Reed. Liverpool have Luis Suarez in reserve, just in case. Capacity of 7,888, nowhere near enough today. A chance for Mansfield Town to write their own history. Liverpool's desire is to avoid being a central part of it. Mansfield's players told by their manager Paul Cox a few moments ago in the sanctuary of the dressing room to simply seize this moment. Jack Robinson, Liverpool's 19-year-old left-back. This game being played on a pitch that will cut up. It's decidedly wet. Last week's game here was called off, and Mansfield deliberately trained on it yesterday.
Well, rightly so as well. You've got to take every advantage you can, and they've got a slight breeze with them in the first half, going from left to right, and they've got to go try and get in the faces. So far, Liverpool have started brightly. They're passing the ball around. It is a sticky surface, and they're trying to squeeze as high as they can. But this Liverpool side, full of confidence. I know there's been a lot of changes, but you can see how they're all wanting the ball. Very difficult for Mansfield to get it back.
And will Liverpool be able to play their favoured passing game on this surface as it cuts up? That's one of the questions we wait to learn the answer to.
We've got to see, John, if it cuts up. So far it's okay, it's early in the game. There will be patches we can see from where we're standing here in this gantry.
Jamie Carragher making a record, extending 225th cup appearance for the club. Suso, FA Cup debut for him. Mansfield no doubt inspired by the deeds yesterday of Luton and Macclesfield. A few players, having watched the highlights last night, will be dreaming of becoming today's Matthew Barnes Homer or Alex Lawless, or indeed those with longer memories might dream of following in the illustrious footsteps of Matt Hanlon and Tony Raines, the scorers for Sutton, the last non-league team to knock top division opposition out of the FA Cup some 24 years ago.
Well, the one thing Brendan Rodgers has installed in his side, doesn't matter who plays in that red shirt, they all have the ball, little angles, don't go forward if you have to, it's tight there. Jamie Carragher's give one away, but he's quite happy for them to keep possession.
Here's Shelvey. On for Stuart Downing, the one Liverpool player to have turned out here before for Middlesbrough in a fourth round tie 5 years ago. Liverpool, in fact, have only played on this ground once before, back in 1970 in a League Cup tie. She went to a replay at Anfield. And remember, the winners of this go to Boundary Park Oldham in round 4. Wisdom. Lucas. Sturridge.
Very brave start, John, by Liverpool, where they're passing the ball around surfaces, whether it's Bob Lee cutting up or not. They're playing very, very well. It's early in the game.
Downing comes off Gohagen.
There again, little flick by Shelvey, down on his right foot. It's a good block and it's a corner.
Sebastian Coates has gone forward to support the likes of Sturridge. Just over Carragher. Suso. Joe Allen. Shelvey. Sturridge. All Liverpool so far. Allen. And Suso. High into the Quarry Lane end.
Very talented boy. Got lots of ability. Just wiggles away here, doesn't he? Gets some space. Why not? He had the space. All right, it's not the best effort we'll see from him.
John Dempster has always been a keen Liverpool fan. John Thompson stepping in, and Adam Murray over the top for Matt Green.
And he's not got the advantage, the wind's behind him, so he has to really try and thread that through on the ground, doesn't he? As soon as he goes over the top, Crow gets a roar, straight through to Brad Jones.
Sturridge. Wisdom. Suso. Downing. Adam Murray. Lyndon Meikle. And they try and utilise the pace and mobility of Green. Meikle. Downing. Murray. Louis Briscoe.
Well, the problem Mansfield's got, they've had to play three in midfield because of the way Liverpool's set up, but Matt Green, unfortunately, is getting isolated, and it's so early in the game, but the only ball they've got's over the top, and if he doesn't catch it, even if he does catch it, he can't get support.
John Joe Shelvey. And here's Sturridge, who scores within 7 minutes of pulling on a red shirt for Liverpool.
Now, I've got to say, John, 7 minutes, Liverpool have been different class since this game started. I know they're playing low opposition, and they've done the homework on them, they're trying to hustle them, but they've still had the ball. Everybody's looking for it, the movement's been excellent. They could have got Shelvey in before, a couple of minutes earlier. But this is just a wonderful bit of football again, the way they're popping around. It's a great ball by Shelvey, great run by Sturridge, and that's a cool finish with his right foot. What a start to his Liverpool career.
And an extension of a wonderful record in the FA Cup. 9 goals in 12 ties now, with 3 different clubs for Daniel Sturridge. Calmly done. Liverpool's extremely bright opening capped with the goal that they so wanted early. It's only 4 days since he signed for a reported £12 million, escaping a club in Chelsea where he was always second, third or sometimes fourth in line.
He is from behind the goal, and it's a good finish. Hits it early as well. The keeper's coming out, can't get himself an angle. He's hit it very early with his right foot. It's a good finish, and I've got to say, so far, John, Liverpool have been excellent.
Shelvey, Sturridge. Dempster, oh, he's left it short. Sturridge almost in again.
Maybe disappointed, Daniel Sturridge, for me, John. He was favourite to get that. He's sort of come out the way of it, hasn't he? It's a sloppy back pass, trying to be a little bit clever. He's there before the keeper, just lifted over him.
Paul Cox, for whom it's already been quite a weekend. Mansfield's manager got married after training on Friday, and today is his 41st birthday. Nico. Green. Murray. Clements. Briscoe, tackled by Robinson. Lyndon Meikle. He's fouled by Wisdom, free kick Mansfield.
Well, it's the first we've saw Mansfield actually getting the ball down, trying to put a few passes together. Got themselves a free kick in a good area, wind behind them.
Chris Clements has placed the ball. Briscoe, hands on hips, also taking a reasonably close interest. Brad Jones, restored in goal for Liverpool today, assembling a 4-block wall. It's now being extended a little. Certainly enough to repel the free kick from Clements.
Well, it's just not happening for Mansfield. You know, you get the build-up, John, you get your jobs to do, and sometimes you come out with all this adrenaline and you know you're going to close them down, it's in the back, and you forget to play. And I think what's happened with Mansfield, I think it was wrong, Liverpool's been a different class, but Mansfield are so obsessed with the jobs they've got in hand, they've forgotten to play when they get the ball, and they've got to relax and enjoy it.
Downing. Downing starting for the 11th time in the last 12 games. Suso, Downing. Joe Allen with an eternity.
Well, as I say, John, the Mansfield are so thinking about their jobs, they're not looking around them and not switched on, and again, that's a good save, it's straight at him just as well, comes through a lot of bodies.
Sturridge. Jack Robinson, one of 3 teenagers in this Liverpool starting 11. Now Anthony Howell.
He's very quick, Green, but he's not that quick, unfortunately, for Mansfield. But again, sloppy play by Liverpool. Got to use the ball. Try and relax, Mansfield. Got to try and relax and get in this game.
Shelby. And Sturridge through and clear. And this time Alan Marriott stands up strong.
I don't think there'll be any coming back from that one. No offside flag, they're all stood, and Sturridge had an eternity to put it in the back of the net. Took too long.
Sturridge once more. Stumble by Lee Beavers, the left back. Wisdom. Suso. Joe Allen. Clements caught in possession. Suso tugged back by Beavers.
And here it is he offside or is he not? The ball comes through. No, I think the right back maybe played him on, but now really he's got to be more positive. Trying to be a little bit too clever for me.
Mansfield have put 4 in their wall. Suso and Shelby.
We had a long wait for this free kick. We're expecting a little bit better than that. It's the middle of the wall. Just comes to Shelby too quick.
Dempster. Mansfield have been chasing a few shadows. Here's Sturridge. Dempster buys a few seconds. Shelby.
They look threatening every time they pick the ball up. The movement's been excellent, and there's always an option, sometimes two, sometimes three. Whoever has the ball on a red shirt.
Briscoe. Green. Louis Briscoe again. Jamie Carragher having to be careful, but the referee bringing it back. The ball did drift out.
Well, this crowd's ready to get behind them, but they've just got to relax. They're so uptight when they get the ball, and relax and play now. You know, you can see what Liverpool can do. They've been excellent, Liverpool, where they've moved the ball around. All right, Mansfield might be able to play like that, but when they do get it, try and play. Everything's 100 miles an hour at the moment.
Suso. Downing. Robinson's made an adventurous run. There's too much on that pass. Forthcoming attractions here on ESPN include more live FA Cup third round football tomorrow night from Wotton Road as Cheltenham Town take on David Moyes' Everton. And tonight from 6:30, the BDO World Championship Darts continues. Live action from Frimley Green. Sturridge. Suso. Shelby. Wisdom up from the back and denied by a super challenge by Lyndon Meikle. Oh, and then Wisdom just left something in on the goalkeeper Alan Marriott there, I think.
Well, Mikel did absolutely fantastic to track the run of Wisdom. Wonderful play again by Liverpool. Little give and goes, a lot of movement off the ball, and he's in there. You think this is 2-0. Great tackle.
The owner, John Radford, and the chief executive, his wife Carolyn, on the left there. Actually dragging this club up by its bootlaces following relegation from the Football League in 2008. Clements.
It's the first really set piece they've had from a wide-ish area, and that is a good delivery.
Referee Mariner says he was fouled. play thus far has been pretty consummate. Gahagen. Murray. Caught by Lucas.
Well, it's another set piece. It's quite a way out. It's quite. It's not wide enough for an angle, good angle to get it in, but I'm sure they will. He has the free kick. Gets there first. This is just a little bit late, and the referee's in a good position.
Clements. Carragher's head.
And this is the first time we'll see the long throw.
So the last round and the replay victory over Lincoln, it wasn't a weapon they turned to as often as they might have done, but no question today that Exodus Gahagen will get plenty of practice. Starting his run outside the ground by the looks of it. Clements. Gahagen.
It gives him a chance again with this bit breeze to throw it into the area again.
Christened him Exodus because she wanted him to be noticed. Also helps that he's 6'5". Robinson. Shelvey. Sturridge off and running. Here comes Marriott.
He's been very lively, that keeper, hasn't he? He's done well so far. But again, Shelvey's a problem. He just drops into that little pocket, and Sturridge's movement's excellent.
Alan Marriott began his career at Tottenham. Played nearly 400 games for Lincoln City before coming here. Gahagen. Downing. Downing with a couple of Mansfield men out of position, and Stuart Downing is through. It's another heroic challenge, this time by Chris Clements.
That was a fantastic block, and how easy is again, they cut them up. Downing just drops his shoulder, in he goes, and you think 2-0. What a fantastic block by Clements.
As it is, Liverpool lead through Daniel Sturridge after 7 minutes here. Green. And this time, no long throw. Well, not one as prodigious as Gahagen's anyway. It's John Thompson. And Robinson. And 16 ties for the next round of the FA Cup with Budweiser. They're drawn just prior to kick-off. The winners of this go to Boundary Park Oldham. There's a fair number of attractive ties in the mix. Shelvey. Robinson. Away from Johnson, and then caught by Murray, who claims he took the ball.
And again, very patient build-up. Robinson started well, they've all played well in red shirt so far for me. Great little touch there, got terrific pace. There's a foul on that. I didn't say that was the foul. Maybe the first one.
Carragher. Jack Robinson. Briscoe. The referee plays the advantage despite the slightly late challenge on Briscoe. Coates with green. Shelvey. Sturridge, and Shelvey's continued his sprint. John Joe Shelvey all the way through, but not quite all the way.
No, Murray gets his left hand out, doesn't he? It wasn't the best effort. The defender gets back very, very well. It's a good race, isn't it? Sticky surface. Now you think he's just going to pull the trigger there. He does, but he can't get any power on it, and it's a comfortable save.
Gentle jog for Suarez. Meikle, one of those players that manager Paul Cox had with him at Eastwood Town. Took them to round 3 as well. Meikle was clipped.
You kind of felt the effort from Mansfield. They really pumped up all the game, but you just, as I said earlier, John, they just don't relax enough on the ball. And this is probably their best opportunity of getting a goal so far, is set piece.
Half an hour played in Mansfield, still to properly settle. That's down to Liverpool and the excellent start that they've made. Matt Green.
He is very willing, very quick, isn't he? He just wanted to slow down though when he gets it. He tries to do everything 100 miles an hour.
Exodus is on his way. His partner Dempster going forward. Dempster chips in with his share of goals. Beavers who's penalised. Suso, who was a little careless. Matt Green.
I admire this Liverpool side, the way they pass the ball and the movement's been great. They do work ever so hard when they haven't got it as well.
5 men around Green, almost instantly there. Gahagan. Green, Briscoe was free. Green went alone. Meikle. First time that Mansfield have truly threatened.
It is, they've actually pushed in. They do well, go on there. Lovely ball. He had options, he could have rolled people in. 3 touches and it's a good save by Brad Jones. He pushes it well away from the danger and they clear it. That's the first we saw at Mansfield top.
Suso. Free kick for Liverpool. Shelvey. Sturridge. Bounced off Beavers. And Sturridge still going. Shelvey could do little with it though. Lucas.
Well, that was a fabulous run by Sturridge, wasn't it, on that right hand side, and looks like he loses a chair. He takes a couple of bobbles, falls over, and then what a wonderful change of pace there. All the way along. Pulls it back with Shelvey, just can't get there again. Good defending by Mansfield.
He may want to play as a central striker, but that was a passable impression of a winger.
Yeah, but you want to play centre. The way they're set up, Liverpool, listen, you can start down the middle, but you can end up on the right, you can end up left, you can end up in the pocket, in the hole, whatever you want to call it. Yes, you might be able to start up the top, but the way these play Liverpool, there's a lot of movement.
Adam Murray, Mansfield's assistant manager. Louis Briscoe. Offside against Green.
They've gradually come back into the game slightly, haven't they? They've had a couple of chances now and they've actually settled on the ball here. It's a nice weighted pass, gone a little bit too early, but they are actually now starting to relax and play.
Briscoe, guilty. Sprightly Suso. Shelvey. Sturridge. Free kick.
And again, good movement. Yes, I think the referee's had enough of these little fouls.
Lee Beavers, yellow carded. Liverpool, who have rarely looked anything other than threatening in this tie so far. Andre Mariner having to lay down the law, in particular to Downing and Thompson. It was Wisdom. Just died on the pitch there. Meantime, Green was being impeded, and it's a yellow card for a Liverpool man, Lucas now.
The ball just did not bounce, John, you're right, isn't it? It's just sat there, and Lucas ends up taking him down, and the referee's got no option. Maybe he could have looked at the conditions.
Very heavy going underfoot. Coates. They're leaving this for Beavers to take the throw. And that allows Gohagen to come forward and add potential aerial support. Lee Beavers, one of whose children was a mascot. Wisdom. Plan B. Or should it be Plan X? It's an enormous throw. Briscoe. The winner in the last round against Lincoln. He's done well.
He did very well, didn't he, against Shelby there, didn't he? A couple of tricks and get himself a corner.
Clements. The referee spotted a push. It's a while since Andre Mariner was last officiating here. 6 years. Mansfield still a Football League club for his last visit. Green. Howell. Steered away by Carragher.
Mansfield, they are giving silly free kicks away, unnecessary, John. It's not. Sometimes you can't win the ball.
If you're a latecomer to our coverage, Daniel Sturridge scored the goal after barely 7 minutes. Liverpool began extremely brightly, and Alan Marriott has made a number of impressive stops. Beavers, not quite. Meikle.
Well, they have got to say the last 10 minutes have come back into the game, because up till then it was just a footballing lesson by Liverpool, the way they moved the ball and the way they cut them open at times. They've just started to put a bit of pressure. Probably don't want the half-time whistle to come.
Thompson, Meikle, Shelvey, releasing Suso. That's an important touch by Gahagan.
Well, again on the break, Shelvey and Sturridge seem to be picking the ball up every time it gets cleared.
Okay. Shelvey, Sturridge, change of pace.
Well, so he's played very well, hasn't he, this first half? Him and Shelvey have linked up really well. Great change of pace. A little step over. There you go. And we saw that yesterday. I think it was a good save, that.
Across the fingertips of Marriott. Sturridge certainly not looking like a player who's not had any first-team football for almost 2 months. Downing. That was Coates.
You've got to say, about the marking, everybody's just ran off him.
Gahagan. Well, Brendan Rodgers' Liverpool landed a couple of concussive blows early on. Mansfield have taken a while to clear their heads. Some confusion there. Jones played it out towards Carragher. It's not going to matter. There's the half-time whistle. And Daniel Sturridge has garnished his Liverpool debut with a goal after only 7 minutes. Liverpool started really brightly. Only latterly did Mansfield come into the picture. Half-time at Field Mill. Mansfield 0, Liverpool 1.
We'll hear from Kevin Keegan and John Barnes in a few minutes' time. So, just on 7 minutes into his debut, Daniel Sturridge scored a goal that, as things stand, will carry Liverpool into the 4th round. But they're not home and dry quite yet.
So Mansfield attacking the Quarry Lane end, which is their version of the Kop in this second half. No changes by either team. Liverpool's lineup showing 8 alterations from their last game. Some big names have been given the weekend off. Here's Clements. And now Green. Lyndon Meikle. And Howell!
Well, I would think Brendan Rodgers would have said it'd be an accident, but don't start sloppy, they're going to have a go at you. And they did. This is a wonderful bit of play. They have relaxed. Look at this. This is a great reflex save by Jones.
Anthony Howell with a chance to make a name for himself. He was in the same Nottingham boys team as the likes of Tom Huddleston and Leon Best. Mansfield turn up the volume. Clements. Here's Murray. And claimed by a positive goalkeeper in Brad Jones. John Thompson. Sturridge followed through, and there was some contact. It's been spotted by Mike Malarkey, the assistant referee. And in fact, Daniel Sturridge is going to mark his Liverpool debut, not just with a goal, but with a booking too.
Well, Thompson took a long time before he clears this. Here we get the replay. Sturridge comes in. He just turns his back. He jumps through. He's running. That is not a yellow card.
Except, in the eyes of the law, as interpreted by Andre Mariner, it is.
Well, the referee didn't say it. The linesman down just below us, he has got the flag up, which is, what, 50 yards away. So how do you decide it's a yellow card if you haven't saw the incident?
Marriott. And Green, and then Howell. And Mansfield have begun the second period like Liverpool started the first.
It's strange how the wind's turned round as well, hasn't it? Second half time. It's in their favour now. Again. So that's what they're good at, these set pieces. And look at them getting a lot of yellow shirts in that box.
Clements takes a good corner. Gahagen. Meikle. There's Briscoe! 3 efforts on goal in the opening 3 minutes of this second half from Mansfield. Anthony Howell again. Briscoe. Finally came off Carragher.
What a start of the second half. Now, this is what Paul Cox would have been saying at half time. We haven't played, which they didn't first half. They were so rigid they couldn't relax. But they've come out second half and they are really going for it now. What a great ball in that was.
Clements with a kick. Meikle. Carragher grateful to hook it some distance clear. Murray finds Meikle. And Jones discomforted by the fact that Green ran right across his eye line.
Well, they're not getting out of the Liverpool back forward, the defence on the look. They've done pick it up here. They're still on the 6-yard line nearly. They've got to get out. That's why it allows him to get across Jones.
Exodus Gahagen, he of the giant throw-in. And it was Dempster that met it.
This is good pressure. Very good start of the second half.
Brad Jones' goal has been under siege.
He's just had Luis Suarez to get warmed up. Brendan Rodgers.
Why is he good at defending set pieces?
No, he's good on the break. Oh.
Coates. Suso. Murray. Beavers. Suso. Green seemed to be caught there by Lucas. No lasting damage. Now had a glimpse over a 5-minute period of what Mansfield are capable of.
Well, there are times when you get them off chances, John. Can you put one away, get you right back in the game? But it's got the crowd going, and like I say, they are squeezing higher up the pitch. Look, they're getting the tackles in.
Louis Briscoe. Hagen being pursued by Downing. Green. Clements. Floated for Meikle. Beavers. Meikle again. Matt Green. They're claiming that Carragher blocked with a hand.
I don't think he did, but this is wonderful pressure by Mansfield Town, isn't it? Picking all the second balls up, contesting everything. No, I don't think that is. Yes, he could probably say I've come off his leg onto his arm. There's no intention there. No, it's come up, yeah, but you can't give it for that. This is a good spell for Mansfield.
Howell. Here's Briscoe.
That's a handball by Robinson. The crowd thinks it is. Yeah, it is a great ball by Murray. As he falls there. Oh, that looks like it's a handball.
Inside or out?
Well, it's a good save. It's just out if it is.
Liverpool being caused all sorts of problems. Clements. Hagen. And the back heel kicked off the line. It was Green that had an effort on goal. Downing now on the break. And Sturridge. Well, he thinks it should be a corner.
Well, he does. That's what they've got to watch, Mansfield. Pace it down and gets away from everybody. He could have shot. Rolls it off, and Sturridge, is it a corner? He hasn't hit the ball well. Yes, you could claim it is, slight deflection.
But it's what happened at the other end that was so close to an equalising goal.
This back heel, Jones just palms it away. This is a proper cup tie now. I thought Liverpool...
Well, it might have been a handball by Allen because it seemed to come off the goalkeeper onto Joe Allen's arm, albeit from very close range. Liverpool being given a thorough examination, and this is their response. Suarez down below us, ready to come on. Clements. Briscoe. Downing. And Hagen forced himself between Liverpool player and ball. Surprised there wasn't a bigger shout from the Mansfield players for a penalty when the ball bounced up onto Allen's arm.
Well, it's a wonderful header. Harvey gets up brilliant. He just back heels it, yeah, it spills up. I don't think he knows anything about it. I think that's very hot. He's not put his hands on the air, John. It's just hit him. His arms are down by his side.
Well, still no clue as to how Sturridge and Suarez will play together because one replaces the other. Sturridge's scoring debut lasts 55 minutes. And Luis Suarez, who has played in some of the most glamorous venues across the world, turns out at Mansfield's Field Mill. And a secondary change sees Suso replaced by Jordan Henderson.
And I think with Sturridge, he's had a yellow, plus he hasn't had much football action. So that's on a heavy pitch. And I think with Suso, Jordan Henderson better defensively because Mansfield are asking questions.
Wisdom. Henderson. Suarez.
Well, it wouldn't be surprised if that nestled in the bottom corner. The ability this man's got. He just lets it cross him very, very well. Uses his body excellent against Murray. Hits it nice and early. Look, outside the foot. I think he's going to take him on. Just tries to outside the foot, keep his route into the spot.
Alan Green. He it was that was so unfortunate with the fate of his back heel. Downing. Henderson. Dempster. One of the better stories of the week in the build-up to this game about how John Dempster's father used to write to Bill Shankly. Quite a correspondence. Henderson. Briscoe. Green. Two centre-backs to deal with.
He's done well there, Green. He's got terrific pace. Ever so willing. There's a chance for another long throw to come in.
The ball for maximum purchase and distance. And Jones again takes decisive action. John Thompson. Suarez. Downing. And Suarez. And still Suarez. Mansfield are saying he controlled the ball with a hand. Suarez shows his arm to the crowd and continues to celebrate, and Mansfield feel they've been wronged here and that Suarez has scored by illegal, nefarious means.
Well, it's a wonderful pass originally by John Joe Shelby, wasn't it, in his own half. Counter-attack again. Look at this pass. Suarez gets here, just flicks it out. Here it comes now. Downing comes inside. I think he's going to shoot. Just rolls it to Suarez. Does he handball it? Oh, yes, most definitely.
Well, that, I'm afraid, is the work of a cheat.
Yeah, well, here we go. Oh, that's terrible.
Because the arm goes towards the ball.
Oh, that's terrible. I'll accept that, John. You don't like to see it. And really, could the officials see it?
Well, he can claim it was an accident, but accidents seem to happen where he's concerned. May have ended this cup tie, and if so, it's a moment of injustice that Mansfield players and supporters will talk about for a while to come. Lucas. Downing. Briscoe. Thompson. Howell.
That's the odd thing, John, about technology, and they need help, these referees. And the linesman, what is he, 50 yards, 45 yards away? And I mean, we didn't spot it at first. We thought maybe the officials did as well, but as everybody clearly see on that replay, it wasn't a clear handball.
More than that, Chris, there is a spirit within which one would normally expect the game to be played, and that's what's been contravened there. Robinson. Murray has caught Robinson, I think out of anger and frustration as much as anything.
You've got to look at the conditions as well, John. The pitch is cut up and it's very heavy. No, I don't think there's any contact. Look, he plays, he tries to block it, he's missed him.
Mansfield are looking to their bench. Calling Daniel, Junior Daniel, they call him here. He's getting ready to come on. And again, Robinson is the player fouled.
I think this was a foul this time.
Downing. Allen. Paul Cox and Mike Jones, the fourth official, still involved in animated discussion over what they've seen. Mansfield manager's interpretation of it very much at odds with those of the officials. Luis Suarez has now scored in all three domestic competitions plus Europe, but it's the means with which he scored that's the talking point.
Well, it is, yeah. It's a great reflex save, but that... You can see all the Mansfield players have all put their hand up, they've all stopped, and you can see the manager is very frustrated, and rightly so.
Hagen. Here's Meikle, and there's no flag against Matt Green.
He's very quick, Matt Green, and I thought he should have got on that a little bit quicker. His pace beats the offside shot. Yes, Robinson tries to step up on him. He's not offside. Get onto it quicker. Get it onto your foot, right foot quicker. He's not going to score from that angle. He's getting a touch of cramp as well as he hit the ground.
So Mansfield's first change. Junior Daniel replacing Louis Briscoe. Suarez scoring less than 3 minutes after coming on. Murray. It did do, whatever the rights and wrongs of it, was nip in the bud a very strong and fairly lengthy spell of Mansfield pressure.
Well, there was always a possibility on that counter-attack, and you know, apart from the handball, it was a well-executed goal, a wonderful ball by John Joe Shelby releasing it.
And one of those moments that will divide opinion. If you ask a Liverpool fan, they'll probably say, well, fair enough, you make your own luck, you take your own chances. If you ask a Mansfield fan, or indeed a neutral, I think they might have a different
Well, put it this way, there'll be headlines again tomorrow, won't we? So he does get a lot of headlines, Suarez, whether it's brilliant or controversial.
He's freed Henderson here. Gahagen. Mikel. Downing. Here's Wisdom. Howell.
I just wonder if Mansfield can just get a goal and all of a sudden they're right back in it.
Gahagen. And off Wisdom for a corner kick. Clements. Murray. And the break on for Downing. Two to his left, Suarez and Shelby. Suarez for Shelby. But it stays at 2-0.
I think he'd have preferred that on his right, John Joe Shelby, wouldn't he? But again, that's what you're going to get. You're throwing everything forward. Downing, Suarez, lovely layoff there. Could he have checked back? The defender committed himself. Could have come back onto his right.
Suarez. Carragher tucked back to Jones. Clements. Clements once again. Brad Jones has looked the part, standing in for Pepe Reina today.
Yeah, he has, and a tricky game this is. There's a lot of balls gone in that box, a lot of bodies around him, hasn't he? But he's dealt with most things very, very well.
Of course, he played in last year's semi-final when Reina and Donny were both suspended. Henderson. Overcut. Wisdom. Here's Downing. Anthony Howell. Daniel. getting to that stage of proceedings where you have your chance to nominate the Budweiser Man of the Match, and that's how you register your votes. Liverpool at the Barclays Premier League, leading Mansfield Town, the Blue Square Premier, through a first half goal from Sturridge and a second half score by Suarez. Henderson, Gohagen, Clements, Matt Green, and Howell, another cry for hands, and that's the offside flag. That'll be what decides the method of restarting the game.
Oh, here it comes again. Clements is getting a lot more of the ball, getting involved. Yep, he is. He's just offside the far post, and it comes in.
Draw for round 4 of the FA Cup was made prior to kick-off here, and the winners of this tie will go to Oldham in the next stage of the competition. Shelby. Nice layoff from Henderson, looking for Suarez. The intervention of Gohagen. The 96 seats with the names of those who perished at Hillsborough. Super gesture by Mansfield, appreciated by the Liverpool counterparts in a crowd of 7,500, which is the biggest since Mansfield played Northampton here in a playoff game in May 2004. Thompson. Daniel.
He's given a free kick, and I think Wisdom was leaning into him, pushing slightly, and the referee spotted it.
Chris Clements. Suarez. There's Lucas. Spending this weekend in Mansfield and next weekend in Manchester. To Old Trafford in the Premier League. As for Mansfield Town, it's back to the Blue Square Premier and Kidderminster here. Clements, who's shown up well, particularly in the second half.
He's good footballer. He likes to get on the ball, doesn't he? Got a trick and he can see a pass.
He came off the Crew production line under Dario Gradi. Clements. Well, this isn't the end of the third round of the FA Cup here on ESPN. Tomorrow night, another live tie. Cheltenham Town of League Two against Premier League side Everton from Whaddon Road. And tonight and all this coming week, plenty of live action from Lakeside, the World Championship darts at Frimley Green. Miscue by Dempster. Suarez. Downing. Shelby.
Got a bit of skill. Downing does well to get the ball in with his right foot and sort of a wonderful chest. And Suarez here down at one thing, drives to that lane, good change of pace, good delivery at the far post. Not as good bit of skill there. Just kind of hit the target.
So last season's FA Cup runners-up, quarter of an hour or so away from a place in round 4 this time around. Andre Wisdom is down, possibly with some cramp for Liverpool. Stuart Downing helping him and then realising that play is continuing. Cox's birthday, not quite panning out as he would ideally have wished. Side behind after 7 minutes to Daniel Sturridge, and then a goal midway through the second period, turned in by Luis Suarez in somewhat controversial circumstances. Liverpool also preparing to make their final substitution, young fullback John Flanagan, replacing Andre Wisdom. Now, the reason there has been a delay is that we've had an intruder on the pitch. And the police and stewards are just dealing with it. Clements, nicely floated in. Daniel. And Green! It's in! Mansfield are still alive in this tie!
Don't run away, get back to halfway lane.
Well, they've given so much in this second half that they probably deserve at least that.
I think they do as well. They've had an excellent second half. They've really had a go at this Liverpool side who were brilliant first half. Liverpool, the way they moved the ball, but they have deserved that set piece again. I think Powell, it is here. Daniel, sorry, does really, really well here. He digs a cross out. And who's marking at the far post? A bit of a scramble, but it goes in. It's a good delivery to the far post, and he hits it nice, comes off the keeper and Coates, and they're back on attack and game back on.
Well, in the Premier League, they'd be seeking recourse to the dubious goals panel, but in the FA Cup, no such equivalent exists, and try taking that goal away from Matt Green.
There he is, he hits it, he's in a good position, it's a wonderful layoff. Hits it well enough, Coates hits Jones' right hand, crosses the lane and in it goes. Oh.
Leading the celebrations, the chief executive up in the director's box, sensing the possibility still of a lucrative replay. That may change your thinking when it comes to nominating a man of the match. That's how you register your vote, and there is still time to do it. Chris Clements goes off, and Matt Reed, a giant striker, is on for Mansfield Town. Green. Meikle.
They've gone for it now, 4-4-2, and Liverpool will get a bit more time, but can they get the ball forward to Reed?
Suarez. In for Flanagan. Hagen steers it clear. Reed. Daniel. Thompson. There's Murray. Meikle. And Henderson for Liverpool. Suarez. Jack Robinson.
Oh, Suarez is having a go at him, isn't he? Wonderful run forward by Robinson, who's been very good at left back today, hasn't he? Plays a nice little give and go with him. Why not have a shot? Pops up there nicely, edge of the box.
Clumsy by Joe Allen.
Oh, Reed's telling him to get it in the box. Look, he's already in the box waiting for it.
Reed is not the sort of striker that Liverpool are used to facing on a weekly basis. Only turned full-time this season at the age of 28. Played for Paul Cox at Eastwood. Murray. Jones. That's been a feature of his play today.
He's done very well, because they are dangerous to set pieces, Mansfield, and he has held that back four out a lot.
Hagen. Oh, and only just past the post, with Liverpool's defenders looking at each other.
Well, he's causing problems. He's just come on, Reed. Look, he gets among it all. Oh, I think that's actually come off at a Liverpool defender.
Might well have been Carragher. It was Reed's presence that caused the difficulty. Green. Flanagan. Meikle.
Very hard on the legs, but they've got to keep pushing and they've got to keep taking chances. They've got to keep working hard.
John Joe Shelby. And now Stuart Downing. Henderson. Flanagan. Looked a little late by Flanagan. Mansfield have hauled themselves back into this tie. And they're still in there pitching.
Well, they need set pieces and they need to keep getting that ball in the box. There's no doubt about that. That's where they're getting the joy.
Reed. And Green! Flag was up for offside.
And it's Reed again who flicks up. Big long free kick up the field from Marriott. Here he is, look, he just flicks it on, good strength. And he's just offside, it's very close. Flanagan nearly plays him on. Jones deals with it. And that's definitely where they're going to get their joy. Set piece, you just keep putting it in there.
It's going to be the talking point.
How did he see it from there then?
Most lower league and non-league teams have got hard luck stories from the FA Cup, and we may be watching one of Mansfield's here, because the difference between the sides is that most debatable of goals from Suarez. Exodus Gahagan, Jamie Carragher, Matt Reed. I'll tell you that in these parts they still talk about a goal that Dudley Roberts of Mansfield scored at Anfield in a League Cup tie in 1970 that was disallowed. The locals believe wrongly that's still on the agenda here, 43 years on. Downing. Suarez. Flanagan. Oh, Suarez was caught there by Howell. And now, rather unfairly, he's being baited by the crowd. Because on that occasion, he did nothing wrong. Henderson. Allen. Meikle. Carragher back to Jones. Suarez. Dempster. Reed using his considerable frame against Coates. And then Flanagan diving in on Reed. Yellow for the rookie fullback.
And it gives them the opportunity, John, about 5 yards from the corner flag, to put another ball in the box.
Late goal kept Mansfield in the cup in the previous round at Lincoln and earned a replay. Headed out by Coates. And Mansfield may be pleased to learn that there are going to be 4 additional minutes. First they've got to deal with this. It's Stuart Downing.
He's got terrific pace down under the second half. He's overrunning on what, 4 or 5 occasions now.
Murray. Howell. Offside flag was up. Wouldn't have counted had it beaten Jones from Matt Green.
He's a long way offside as well, hasn't he? But again, that ball in the box causing problems. Murray just puts it in. Yes, he's well offside. He's a good 3-4 yards.
One last effort being called for. Murray. Green! That was a nerve-jangling moment for Liverpool.
Well, it was an excellent effort. Hits it nice and early as well. Murray picks it up in midfield. He just turns and hits it. He has his last chance. Throw in again.
Maybe Exodus Gehagen's last of this cup tie. He's got the distance. It's never been in doubt. Gehagen. Dangerous throw in, tame cross.
Well, he just needs to clip out with his left foot, doesn't it? The far post. Brad Jones is waiting for it at the near. Just can't get his foot under it. I think when you're looking at John, Liverpool first half outstanding movement, the way they used the ball. Mansfield showed them too much respect, I think, and they've had a right go second half.
Henderson. Suarez. And Liverpool had a time-consuming free kick. The Mansfield manager watching on more passively now, just hoping that following this his team might conjure one more chance. There have been some second half scares for the Premier League visitors. Suarez. Gehagen. Over Reed and cleared forcibly by Flanagan. Lee Beavers. Just about the biggest hoof of the day. Finding Thompson. Howell.
And they've just run out of ideas, haven't they? Every time they put the ball in the box, yes, they've looked dangerous. Give Liverpool's back for Jamie Carragher. Coates at the back, they've dealt with a lot of it. Jones has been excellent to help them too. Very good Mansfield player, I've got to say. Second half, really had a good go at this Liverpool side.
Allen. Mansfield's last opportunity. Matt Reed, Anthony Howell, and then there's a Howell forehand ball against Allen, which the referee says no to. Liverpool go through to round 4, courtesy of a goal that should not, in retrospect, have stood. Luis Suarez scored it. Mansfield have their own hard luck story. There is genuine congratulation from Brendan Rodgers, particularly for a stirring second half display by the non-leaguers. But again, Luis Suarez finds himself at the centre of controversy. The main talking point, his use of a hand to control the ball before scoring, decisive in sending Liverpool through to the next round.